This video explains the steps for applying for GST registration online via myTax portal. For more information on the specific sections of the GST registration process, you may refer to the video's description box for the timings you could forward to. To submit your application online, please do so via myTax portal at this link. Any employee or third party who has been duly authorized to use any IRAS e-services can log into myTax portal to submit the application. If you are unable to access myTax portal, please refer to the steps here to find out more about applying for registration using the GST F1 application form. If you are a sole proprietor, select Personal Tax Matters to log in. Enter your SingPass ID and password to log in. You will then need to key in your one-time password sent to your mobile phone linked to your SingPass account. If you are not a sole proprietor, select Business Tax Matters to log in. Log in with CorpPass to proceed. You will then need to key in your one-time password sent to your mobile phone linked to your SingPass account. After you have logged in, click on GST followed by Register for GST. Before proceeding with the application, please read the important notes. You can click on the words in blue to link to the IRAS webpage to find out more information. Please also read and check both declaration boxes before clicking on New Application to proceed. For companies, check if the list of sole proprietorship businesses owned by you is complete and accurate. If your company does not own any sole proprietorship businesses, please select Yes. If your company's registered address differs from the address shown, please update ACRA via the BizFile website via this link, and IRAS records will be updated accordingly. Select Next Page to proceed. Describe the nature of your business, type of business activities carried out, and the type of goods and services that your company provides. Please do not key symbols or use the Enter key for this field. If you do so, an error message will appear. Select the types of supplies made by your company. The type of supplies includes taxable supplies, exempt supplies, and out-of-scope supplies. As a company, your taxable supplies is the combined revenue, fees, and income you earn from all your business activities, sole proprietorship businesses, rental of commercial properties, and rental of furniture and fittings. Out-of-scope supplies refer to supplies which fall outside the scope of the GST Act, while exempt supplies include the provision of financial services, the sale and lease of residential properties, and the import and local supply of investment precious metals. If you only make exempt supplies, you may apply for GST registration if these exempt supplies are made to overseas persons or are exports of investment precious metals. In this page, you will be asked whether your annual taxable supplies have exceeded 1 million in the past as well as going forward. If you have started making taxable supplies, you are encouraged to use the GST registration calculator to help you to determine whether your taxable supplies have exceeded 1 million in a 12-month period ending March, June, September, or December in the past. For the first scenario, if your annual taxable supplies have exceeded 1 million in the past and you expect your taxable supplies in the next 12 months to exceed 1 million, you will be asked to indicate when your taxable supplies have first exceeded 1 million in the past 12-month period ending March, June, September, or December, or the next 12-month period. For the second scenario, if your taxable supplies have exceeded 1 million in the past 12 months, but you are certain that your taxable supplies in the next 12 months will not exceed 1 million, you will be registering on a voluntary basis. You will need to select the month and the year where your taxable supplies first exceeded 1 million. As such, in addition to the requirement to submit the GIRO application form, the company director must complete 2 e-learning courses: Registering for GST and Overview of GST, and retain a copy of the acknowledgement pages at the end of the quizzes. However, the e-learning courses are not required under certain circumstances. For more information, please click on the info button next to Not Required. For the third scenario, if your taxable supplies do not exceed 1 million, you will also be registering on a voluntary basis. If you have commenced making taxable supplies, please give the date on which you had made your first taxable supply. In other words, your first sale. Otherwise, please give the date on which you expect to make your first taxable supply. For the fourth scenario, if your taxable supplies did not exceed 1 million in the past, but you are certain that your taxable supplies will exceed 1 million in the next 12 months, you will be registered under compulsory basis. You must have documents to support your forecast. Refer to IRAS webpage for the full list of acceptable documents. In addition, please indicate the date of forecast and basis of forecast under question 2. This is the date on which you had reasonable grounds, such as signing of a sales contract or business agreement, to believe that the total value of your taxable supplies in the next 12 months will exceed 1 million. On this page, enter the financial year end of the company. You may choose to file GST returns on a quarterly or monthly basis. GST returns and payments are due 1 month after the end of the quarterly or monthly accounting period. You should ensure that you will be able to file your GST returns and pay for GST on time before you opt for monthly filing. In the next section, you will be asked a series of questions regarding your business. Complete all the required boxes and click on Next Page to proceed. If you are not yet registered for GST, it is an offence for you to issue an invoice or receipt showing GST charged or collected from your customers. If you have wrongfully collected GST prior to registration, click Yes and fill in the relevant fields. Please inform us of the wrongful collection of GST in writing and make payment for the tax wrongfully collected. If not, click No and Next Page to proceed. Click on Select File to attach all the relevant documents. You should only attach documents that are in the PDF file type, and the total file size of all the documents should not exceed 10 MB. Fill in the declarant and contact person information. Provide a valid mobile number and email address for both the contact person and the sole proprietor, partner, or director. If you are not ready to submit the application, click on Save Draft. All drafts that are saved will expire in 14 days. Please complete the submission before the expiry date or it will be deleted. Please ensure that all the information provided in the application are true and complete before you click on the Submit button. You will not be able to edit any inputs once you have submitted the application. There will be an acknowledgement page after you submit the application. Click on Print to save a copy of the acknowledgement page, as you will not be able to retrieve this page once you exit from the web page. You will be informed in the acknowledgement page whether your application is approved or under review. We will review most applications within 10 working days. Voluntary applications will only be reviewed after the original GIRO application form is received. We may request for additional information and supporting documents subsequently through email or letter. Applications with incomplete information or insufficient supporting documents will be regarded as cancelled. If your application is approved, you will receive a letter of notification of your GST registration. The director, partner, or sole proprietor will be notified of the approval via SMS or email if the local mobile number or email address provided in the application is valid. Your effective date of GST registration will be indicated in the letter. you should only charge GST from this date and not earlier. For more information on applying for GST registration, please refer to the IRAS website.